everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my reading vlog. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Today's video obviously is the final book in the Twilight series, which is Breaking Dawn. I'm super nervous and excited to read it. I know you guys have been waiting for me to read this because I have just been putting it off, and yeah, I don't know why. But we're going to read Breaking Dawn. Okay, so a little overview. Over the last 2 months, I would say September and October, that I've been obsessed with Twilight. I have been watching the movies over and over. But the funny thing is that I stopped watching it after New Moon just because, I don't know. I waited until I finished Eclipse to watch Eclipse, although I've already watched the movies like twice. So now I just really need to finish Breaking Dawn because I want to rewatch the whole series, but I don't want any spoilers, even though I already watched all the movies before. I don't even know if that makes any sense. So it is 10:45 at night and I just have the urge to film this intro, so that's great. I'm gonna read to page 50 tonight and then do a little overview of what I read in the morning and then start reading this book because there are so many pages in this book. How many pages are there? Wow, it's so cold in my house that my nose is red already. So yeah, I'm gonna read until page 51, which is chapter 4, and I will give you an overview of what I read tomorrow morning. I really need to take a shower. I'm drinking a glass of milk because I have been craving it. Super weird. Does anybody else crave milk at random points in their life? Because I don't drink milk. I rarely drink milk alone, but tonight I was craving it, so cheers. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I look so dead. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it is November 4th. Can we talk about the polls right now? Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm on page 118. I've been reading for at least an hour, I think, and oh my god, they had their little wedding. That went by really quickly. I'm glad it was in the beginning of the book because it made reading go by so fast and I really enjoyed it. And now they're at their honeymoon and they had their first intimate session. And Bella got hurt, obviously. She had bruises everywhere and Edward was just so mad that he hurt her. Sorry I look like this. I have not gotten ready for the day. That seems like a reoccurrence for me. So Edward is mad that he hurt her and they like had a little fight about it. He said he was not going to touch her for a while and she got really mad about that, but he really didn't mean it like that. He meant like he needs to be careful touching her because he keeps hurting her really bad because of his vampire powers in bed. So as the weeks go on, I think they've been there for like a week now, Edward has taken her on all of these fun activities, snorkeling, hiking, swimming, a lot of stuff, like keeping her busy during the day so that she gets tired and doesn't want to have any intimate sessions, let's say that, and she just keeps sleeping as soon as she like gets back to their little Esme's place. I found it really interesting that they went to Island Esme, Isle of Esme, I think that's what it's called. I'm gonna correct myself on the screen and my speech is just so bad, so sorry about that. Yeah, so he's keeping her so busy, and finally after a few nights she kept having these nightmares, and this other dream that she woke up crying was a good dream, and he asked her about it. He's like, what did you dream of? And she really didn't tell him. She just said it was a really good dream and that she was crying because she had to wake up from it. So now he asked her to explain what the dream was, but she didn't really. She just got intimate. So they had another intimate session and they woke up the next morning after it and they were talking about how much better it was, that he was able to control it more, and that she was really happy with the outcome of it, and he was happy with the outcome of it as well. And then she was like, this was my dream. We asked her why she looked so guilty, and then she was like, how much trouble am I in? And she says, I'm sorry. And then he says, you never did tell me what your dream was about. And she said, I guess I didn't, but I sort of showed you what it was about. And laughs nervously. And then he says, oh, interesting. She says, it was a very good dream. And then she says, am I forgiven? And Edward says, I'm thinking about it. What? That was, I thought that was so cute. I just thought that was so cute. So they are getting better with their intimate physical altercations. Really beautiful altercations. Must be nice. But yeah, and she is eating a ton of eggs, which he noticed was really weird. She's eating a lot of food and she doesn't really think anything of it yet, and she's also sleeping for like 12 hours. So they're like kind of confused as what's going on, but they haven't really dug into it. And then right now I'm at the part where the maids came in, the male and female just came in, and the female looked at her horrified, looking horrified, because she kind of suspects what Edward is, but she doesn't really know for sure. And then she sees Bella, and yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. It's getting so interesting, but I look like a hot mess. I can't believe I'm putting this part in this video looking gross. I'm gonna get ready. I need to fix my appearance, but also I painted my nails. Yeah, so I'm gonna get ready and I will be back with another update, hopefully at page 200 or something before that, when I find something interesting. I finished Breaking Dawn today. I said I was gonna read 200 pages, but I read the whole book. Literally took me all day to read it. And let's just get the show on the road. Breaking Dawn. I have a couple critiques and then some really good things. But I don't know, I'm just feeling like Hermione vibes going on with my hair. It's a little frizzy from the curls, but anyways, okay, so let me just get my frustrations out with this book. Bella, did you guys know this was coming? If you've been watching all of my reading vlogs about this, then you would probably know. Bella, why are you complaining about getting a new car, getting accepted into a college, getting amazing, beautiful ring, having the wedding be so beautiful, having the wedding dress be so beautiful? Why are you complaining about it all? Why? You know they're vampires, you know they have money. Just take what they're giving you and be appreciative. That's it. I know you're stubborn, but you don't need to be that stubborn. Now, I am very, very stubborn. Like, I'm as stubborn as her. I think that's why I don't like her, because I see a lot of myself. And it's just making me realize that I need to appreciate the things that I get, that people help me with, because I don't ask for help at all. But anyways, it's not about me. Well, that was the first one. What else? I wrote notes. I really liked how fast it was, going straight into the honeymoon. I loved all that. That was really cool. Really cool. That was really interesting. That kept me very interested in the book. And I really liked, I don't know, I guess I liked the conflict of them during the honeymoon. And then when they went home, of her being pregnant, I thought that was so interesting. So interesting. Like the whole thing, delivery with the baby, was so gory. I feel like I was playing the movie scene in my head as I was reading this book, and it was really cool. I really like books where I can visualize the actual scenes in my head. So I felt a connection between the movie and the book at that part. And I thought the whole scene with Jacob connecting with Renesmee was really sweet. I loved that. I can't wait to watch that in the movie. And finally like actually understand the movie a lot more. And the way Rosalie was towards Jacob, the like the fights between them was so great. I love that she was a lot more vocal in it. I also love the fact that Bella, on page 394, Bella just turned into a vampire, and she's just explaining like how kissing Edward is so much more intense, and that she really did miss out by being human. I thought that was really sweet. She says, "It was like he never kissed me. Like this was our first kiss, and in truth, he'd never kissed me this way before." I really like that. I thought that was really nice. And of course, I really loved the part where Bella finally found out, I forgot what it's called. What is it? It's not tagged. Imprinted. When Jacob imprinted on Renesmee, I thought that was so sweet. But I also loved when Bella found out that he imprinted on Renesmee and she blew up on him. That was just one of the funniest scenes that I pictured in my head. Is there another one that I saved? I also really loved the imagery when they went to their little cottage that Esme built for them or decorated for them. I thought that was so awesome because I could picture that in my head again. So overall, I give this book a 4 out of 5 stars, and here is why. I stayed interested in it 90% of the time. I couldn't put the book down today. 750 something pages, and I couldn't put the book down until I finished it. That is an automatic 4 stars. 2, I just really loved the beginning where they started at the honeymoon. The honeymoon stage is the best part of the movie, the book, whatever. 3, it was just so interesting reading about the relationship between Jacob, Edward, and Bella has evolved. Like, they can finally be in the room together for the most part. Let me rephrase that. For the most part, without any like wanting to kill each other. I also did love the interactions between Jacob and Rosalie. Those just made me laugh so much. So with that, I gave this book a 4 stars. I think this is my second book that I like. So the first one out of the ranking, I would rank Twilight being number 1, Breaking Dawn being number 2, New Moon being number 3, only because that book made me so angry. I've never been like that mad, and I've never had a reaction so enlightened from a book than New Moon. So I'm gonna place that in the 3rd place, and then 4th place is gonna be Eclipse because that was just too boring. Too boring. But yeah, so that is my ranking between the 4, and that is why I ranked this book a 4 stars. Yeah, now I'm gonna go watch the whole series, the movies. I'm excited. I'm gonna start from Twilight because that's how I am. I need to start from the beginning and watch them in order. So that's probably what I'm gonna do all day tomorrow while watching the elections. So yeah, that is going to be it for this reading vlog. I'm sorry it's not a long one. I didn't do much today, and with all the stuff going on in the background, I was reading my book in the living room while the TV was on. I'm just so excited. This was a good book. This was a really good book. So let me know if you guys read Breaking Dawn and what you think about it. Leave the comment down below in the comment section. I would love to know what you thought about it. Give me a recommendation on what to read next. I really like the paranormal romance. I kind of want to get out of the young adult genre, but I'll take anything. And yeah, I'm just excited to be done with this. Now I can read Midnight Sun. Probably gonna give myself a few days. Like I always do. So there's my book 1 of October that I finished from my TBR, so that's great. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!